was not working for a while there. I haven't tried it since I got the new router. No, I think I have tried it. Oh, anyway, they had to come back out and fix it again because it had some kind of little piece that they were missing off the back end, blah, blah, blah. Something about my Wi-Fi or my internet. You know, it actually, weirdly enough, it's not fiber optic. Now, from the back of the house to my computer's fiber optic, but that's completely a waste of money or time. Not money, but the connection all the way to the road is old metal ones from, I don't know, back when they had cable back in the day. Like, the woman came out and was like, did you have cable? I'm like, well, I don't know. My Uncle Boots did when he was here. So, yeah, no matter how good my setup is, it doesn't matter. It's running on metal. And I don't know how that affects it. My gosh, this one little piece will not come free. So here's one box of stuff. Let's see what we're getting in this box. Okay, I'm still trying to cut it. I guess it's kind of hard when I got the big old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pack behind it. Okay, we got the Bionic Man. I was just talking about this on the live stream that I was on. Here's my Bionic Man that came in the mail. So that's the one I was hoping to get today. Here is the Knights of Darkness and the Lone Stranger. That's three, basically, dolls. And I'm trying to figure out where to put the box. All right. Oh, good gosh. All right. So I knew it was going to come with a broken leg. See, now I see how it's going to be. He didn't show us how it was broken. I think this is the second issue of the Bionic Man because I don't know if the first one did this outward motion, but I'm not sure. I had a Bionic Man a long time ago, and I may still have it. I know I still got my Bionic Woman. I still have my Mascutrons. I don't know what happened to Fembot Jamie. But we got a place for the Bionics. We got a Bionic. This is weird. Didn't he have Bionics on his legs? Because I know the Bionic Woman did. She had like little things you had to pull up and put the little Bionic in. So I don't know. That's really strange. So in order to get his leg on, there is a broken tab. Let me see if I can take this one off safely. Maybe not. It's so old. This is almost as old as me. This is from 1975. It's 73. It's even older. It's not older than me though. Oh, actually 1975 up here. So the character is 1973. He's missing a button back here. So he had a button which was making him go like his arm. Hear that noise? Once upon a time, he had a button on the back that would make him crank up the arm. He also has the eye that you can see through, the bionic eye. Now I think about it, I think this is the first issue. The second issue, I think he didn't have the bionic eye. Oh, he doesn't do this. See, the Bionic Woman does clink, 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 clink noises to make her pretend like you're hearing things whenever she's turning her head. So yeah, maybe I'm only thinking I had Mascutron because I had like 2 or 3 of those, or 2.5 of those maybe. But yeah, I definitely remember playing with this when I was a kid. So I really hope I can either fix this. Now another thing is he cannot wear Ken's clothes. He can't wear anybody's clothes. Here, speaking of which, here is a Ken doll to compare. Now, same size feet. Not same size feet, but the same footing. Ken is about 1 inch shorter and a lot skinnier. So Bionic Man will not fit his clothes. Ironically, when I was a kid, I put Bionic Woman's coat on my Ken all the time. Not this one, but this would have been a Ken I would have had if I bought more than one Ken because he's a cowboy. I mean, that's just the coolest thing on earth. Unfortunately, the shoes won't fit either, but I think he can wear Pulsar stuff actually because he and Pulsar are huge. They're both too big for anything else. Which means they could wear the Toy Biz 12-inch Ghost Rider and Peter Parker Spider-Man clothing. Because that's what my Pulsar is wearing. He's wearing a Ghost Rider outfit. Alright, so I could probably fix this. I can make it stronger. I can make it faster. But if you know anywhere I can fix this, if you have any connection to that kind of stuff, let me know. Alright, speaking of broken figures, here's another broken figure I got. Oh, he feels way more... And look, I'm getting debris from his clothing, so obviously his clothing is broke. Holy crap. I had no idea his clothes were shredded, and they're falling apart in my hand like they're... Like maybe he had a moth attack. This is your not Darth Vader from Ideal Star Team from 1970, I want to say 7. And he only has 1 boot because he only has 1 foot. I was thinking I can always put some other boots on him, but he is really loose. They didn't tell me he was that loose. They didn't say much about him. You know, you ever notice that eBay is not putting much information on there anymore? Is what, can they not be bothered? It'll sell. People will buy it no matter what. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that. Holy crap, his head's loose. So I haven't played with this since I was in 5th grade, probably. My cousin Marty had it, and I thought it was the coolest thing. Now, I had the robots. Ooh, my hands. Look at my hands. They're getting black from the, I don't know, the clothing shredded on him. Maybe I can get another one. He is, look at, you can't see it. The table has got shreds all over it, like he's shredded wheat. Yeah, sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able, I wish I could, because that silver is impossible to reproduce. That belt, I don't know. I'm going to have to put it in a baggie until I can figure out how to fix it or use parts of it. Let me see if I can get his left boot off at least. Or his right boot, sorry. It's on my left side. If not, I can always put lotion down it and slide it off. Alright, so he still has his left, or his right foot. Sorry, I keep saying left foot. But he's got a really loose rubber band that is attaching his body parts. And whew. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can start. He's coming apart badly. Like, my fingers are turning black, and I'm not sure it's from that anymore. He is, like, turning ashy. It could just be residues from the clothes. Oh, that's where the breaking... Okay, so I saw plastic pieces fall out of his clothes. He has armpit destruction, too. Oh, man. You know, I could probably get another body, easily, a black body. It won't be as good as this one as far as, like, just having something that cool. He is really wiggly, though, because he has a rubber band inside that's probably falling apart. But that's not the worst part. That, I really can't do anything about that. And his arm is going up into his armpit. His left arm is this is what you should be seeing. You should be seeing it sticking out, but it's going up in there. I could probably salvage his hands, which are actually pretty good. They remind me of Darkon's hands from back then. What's this blue right here is what I don't understand. There's nothing blue on him. Yeah, but you know what? His head is one of the main things, even though his head's on this. See, I haven't played with it since 5th grade. I remember Marty had it, and I called him Nicotine. He's like, because I was trying to get my dad to stop smoking back then. Ironically, they say this nicotine is actually, or that, what is it called? The stuff that makes cigarettes. They say it's actually good for Alzheimer's. I'm like, well, too bad he stopped smoking then. All right, so this is the Lone Ranger. He's missing a mask, obviously, in his hat. That was one thing they did put on the notes. They didn't say his right arm was stuck, and I'm beginning to think it's probably been glued back together. Let's see. Okay, no, it's just really stiff. So good thing I didn't try to bend it. He's actually, I think, probably the oldest. This is 1977. This one's 1975 from General Mills / Kenner. This one's 1973 Lone Ranger. So this one's 73 for the character, but 75 for General Mills / Kenner. And this Lone Ranger, he's also got a really loose rubber band inside of him that's connecting him. His boots are pretty good condition. His clothing, yeah, he farted. He had a big blowout. And his clothing right here, oh, it's a button down. Okay, so it buttons down. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had one that has buttons on the sides like this. Oh, well. It's interesting. Now, his face, I swear I've seen that face on a different action figure, like a Coco Joe or can't speak English. He's made by Gabriel Incorporated, so I don't know where that face came from, but it definitely looks like one of the G.I. Joes from, like Combat Joe from, like, you know, Japan or something. All right, but he's a much smaller one. How tall is he? I bet he's like 9 inches. He's 25 to about 26 centimeters. And no, he's actually 10 inches tall. Huh. All right, well, I'm probably gonna have to clean the table before I can move on. This was one of the main reasons, because this is the cheapest I found it, and now I know why. I just... All right, I think I can still figure out how to salvage some of that. This was another reason I wanted it. I like the Lone Ranger, but I'm not sure this is a great representation of him whenever there's other ones out there. All right, but the Bionic Man, I have a Bionic Woman, and she needs a Bionic Man. And look at all this. All right, I'm gonna put him in the box too over here. That's not wipes. These are the seashells I found the other day while I was out on the beach. Let's see, is this wet wipes? Yes, because I got to clean up this mess because I can't go on and do the next box if I'm gonna have to put it on a bunch of mess. Let me get my hands first. Well, that stained my hands. Now I have Smurf blood on my hands. All right, I just got to clean off this mess, get it to the one side. All right, I should have got these ready. I didn't even think it was going to be about this. I was just overwhelmed by how much this is. And I was talking to people during the chat on Cover Slingers, telling them, like, you know, you guys showed an ad of the Bionic Man. Well, I'm getting the Bionic Man today in the mail, according to the legends. Here's the next box. I just lost all my viewers. They were like, it's not exciting. Yeah, no, I'm exhausted. I've been doing a lot of stuff today. On my last video, doing the Masters of the Universe, that didn't sound very exciting at all. So, okay, let's see if this is going to get it. All right, this person knows what bubble wrap is. That's a good thing. Oh, this is that junk box. It's just, okay, so I'm not making it sold on it, but it's sold as like a junk drawer. That's one of my favorite things to look for on eBay. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything in the other side of the box. Nope, just bubble wrap. Oh, there's a lot to look at here. There's a headless figure right here. It's a Luke Skywalker. It's those, you can pull them apart figures that they actually just made these again, and they're not really selling at my Walmart. Are these selling at your Walmart? The mix and mashers, I think they're called. Back then, they were called something slightly different. They do work with them, by the way. Here's one of these little dinosaurs you put together with a little tool. Kind of cute. Way smarter than I thought it was going to be. Here's the thing I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is that? There's a football stuck in it. Okay, I'll give that to my neighbor for her dog. I'm still not sure what this is. It says Strike Unite. I'm guessing it goes somehow or another to one of those guns that shoots. I don't know. I thought it looks like a Paw Patrol thing or something. I don't know what it is. It opens up for what reasons? Yeah. All right. Oh, hold on. Okay, so it barely shows any spring action reaction here. This is from Tommy. Or Tommy. I always call it Tommy. I don't know quite what it is. All right, here's one of the things I definitely was wanting. It's a bendy toy that looks like a robot, and it's very gold. I like gold. His right arm is messed up. His left arm still bends, and that's what happens to bendy toys over time. They tend to wear out. So that's something I was wanting to get out of the set. This snake, I don't want this. It'll go to my neighbor for her dog. A cat hair or a dog hair that's white and long, I don't want that either. I keep getting dog hairs from people. This looks like a FortNite figure. It's really cool. Too bad it doesn't have legs, but you know, all the FortNite figures I keep getting that are doubles, there's a reason for that. And this is the reason. When I get a cool figure like this, that just is missing its legs, I'm sure we can find some legs that'll fit it. So I don't know anything about the FortNite people other than just a few characters here and there. But this one looks like a FortNite figure. If it's not, let me know. If it is, let me know. I don't know who it is. It just looks really cool, though. This, I definitely want. Oh, Buzz Lightyear's dad. I am your father. So he's missing a hand, and he's missing the thing that probably was connected to his hand. I don't know what this is from. It may be a Happy Meal toy. It doesn't have, I can't read that on the bottom. Can you read it? What is it saying? Okay, well, it's Emperor Zurg. Oh, this is the Cybermen. And looks like somebody had chewed his face away. I don't think I've ever seen a golden Cyberman. But it's Doctor Who, it's BBC, Titans. It's almost squishy. The blue thing looks like a camera on from the front. No idea what it's supposed to be. Well, it's got the title of um, like those toys, toy guns. Nerf. It's Nerf or nothing. But yeah, it does look like a camera. You know what? You're right. It's probably you stick your camera in here, and then you can record your fun times shooting other people with your gun. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, you probably are correct. Because if I, you know where the little thing is right there, if I put it on here, it would probably fit this camera. Okay, well, I don't know why. I guess maybe, okay, so if this is the scope for a gun, I guess you can zoom in and zoom out like you would use a scope. Although me personally, I would rather have a scope. Oh, okay, that gives it more meaning. Oh, this is a Halo figure. Okay. I saw these two little HeroClix, so it said Spartan. I was like, what's a Spartan? Like, I knew there's a Spartan in Marvel Comics, but I was like, I don't know which. It doesn't look like a Spartan from up. When it was in the picture, it was like this, and all I saw was Spartan. I was like, that doesn't look like Spartan. You know who Spartan is from Marvel Comics? He's the guy with the mohawk that was on the. He had an X-Men toy. He had the punching action. It was really cool from Toy Biz. So, yeah, okay, it's a Halo figure. That's something I want. This I don't need, but it does come with this. And this is something I don't think I have, this version. So I loved Treasure X figures. I just wish they would make them a little bit more like Imagine X, where their legs would actually do something other than just swivel. They don't really do anything. Oh, this is one of the first ones because their legs actually came out. Their very first ones, they would come apart. Like completely apart. Like you had to find them in slime and stuff or dig them out of dirt, which I hated. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen this one other than, you know, here. Oh, did somebody say something? No. So that's something I definitely wanted from this set. The wind up Santa Claus. I'll give it to somebody else. I'm not into Santa Claus. Here's the knife, but I don't think this is his, but it could be. I mean, it can work for him, I guess. He's got one Mega Man arm and one, it doesn't really grip. Like normally they do grip pretty well. This is just something that you tie a string to. It says Star Wars, but you tie a string to so you can like either do tetherball or there's all kinds of functions this could be used for. Basically, you can have like a zip line. That's what I'm thinking it might have been. Oh my gosh, these things. Okay, yeah, I don't really want that. Here's a crappy figure. Oh, no, it's not that crappy. It's got bendable. Okay, I'll keep him. I thought at first it was the ones that have like no elbows and knees, and those are really bad. But this one, it's actually a step above. Ghost FortNite figure since no legs. I can get her a building over 1/18 scale figures. I have no idea to do. The blue things. Is it you talking about the thing while ago? There's something else down here. Yeah, I figured it was a FortNite figure. Which one did you say it was again? Let's see. Ghost FortNite figure. Okay. Oh, he's missing his blade. But we got... this is from the Pirates... it's from the Disney Infinity. Because I have this already. But, you know, makes a neat little figure. He's missing... He's broken all over the place. He's missing his sash right here. Missing the blade. And he's missing his base. So he's missing a lot of things. This is another figure I was like, well... You know, this whole set was like, I don't know, like $8, something like that for all of this. So I had to sit there and calculate, well, if this is, you know, $3, I was trying to figure out, well, it's good. I think I got it for like $6, actually, all of this. I think he was probably worth a lot of it, but he looks like way rougher than he did in the pictures. But this is, of course, you know, Shredder. And I've been playing with my turtles today. I haven't played with the box set yet. I just... It's so big, I might have to wait till I can go outside. Here's Oogie Boogie from Nightmare on Christmas. I don't know what it is, but it's got a hole in the top. All right. I see these all over the place, and I think they belong to some kind of Hot Wheel car set or something. I feel like my brother had these, if these are back from the 90s, because this looks like something he would have had, but I don't know how long ago this was, but I see these all the time in junk drawers. So they must have been pretty popular, whatever they were. They're meant to always stand up, like Weeble Wobbles, sort of. It's interesting. I don't want like more than one of them though. Plastic figures. I was just talking about these today because, okay, so the day was toy ads on the back of comic books for comic slingers. And I was like, you know, those Roman soldiers? I always wanted those. Never got them. I wonder if they're on eBay. I wonder if anybody actually ever bought those Roman soldiers, the little plastic figures. Because they look really cool in the artwork, but I've never seen the real life pictures of them. So we got, speaking of those, we got little plastic figurines. I think plastic figurines are fun. They're interesting. Oh, I thought his nose had color marked off of it. I see now. It's a clear yellow. Got it, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He's missing one antler. But he went so fast, he probably just lost it. So there's the Flash. And it looks kind of like those bobblehead things. So, uh-oh, I got demonetized. And they really want you to know this is not a real one. So they're these for caps. This one looks like it holds something in there, like the clear containers. You know, probably maybe, oh no, there's nothing, no way you can shoot out, so. Nope, neither one. A walkie-talkie. Nope, I don't want that. A penguin. Oh, it's fuzzy. It's by Ty. It's got a broken foot. Everything's broken in here. I don't know. Oh, there's two of them. I got two of them. Which one should stay and which one should go? This one looks like it got chewed up on. Here's something interesting. A bendy skeleton. Here's a monkey with a missing leg. Is this a Pokemon? 2007. Yep, Pokemon. I do play the Pokemon game that you have to walk around to play. I'm just not very good at it. Oh, I just threw that in there. It was a whistle. I don't really want to whistle. Here's Chief No Feet with his goat club, which looks like something from a satanic ritual. Okay. You know, some of these things you can fix them if you really, really want them. Here's another one I thought was interesting. It does look derpy. What is that head on him? Okay, so the body, it looks like one of those Hot Wheels Mega Construx bodies. It's extremely tiny, but it does have the more like FortNite or, but the arms, I can't see how a FortNite or a Halo figure would, not FortNite, Call of Duty. They have Call of Duty and they have Halo figures. Well, you know, there was a zombie set for a while there, but I don't know what this is from exactly. That face though, I don't think that's his face. I think somebody's like me, they just had a little bit of fun putting other heads on there. It's hard to tell. And this has to be a Transformer, because it looks like it transforms and that's his chest. Like Starscream. And then last and least, this is that Ryan's World that I keep getting stuff from. It's cool stuff, but I don't want these. So again, my neighbor, she has grandchildren. I'm sure they'll love these. So if I don't like the stuff, but I think it's not trash, like I wouldn't give this to him because it's broken. That would not be right. I could probably salvage its head maybe or something. I'd have to heat it up with a hot water or just putting it in the car on a hot day and pop that head right off and put it on somebody else. It's a female joint to the head, so that's more universal. What about right now? If I can do it without breaking the little neck knob, it seems pretty pliable. Let me see if I can break this off. All right, I'm afraid I'm going to end up breaking the actual neck connection, and I've also made it looser too. That's one of the bad side effects. That's why you really need to heat things up before you try to do anything with them. But I was thinking, like, what if I could pop it and swap it right here? It is on a deep, like a slash. So here it is flat, and it's kind of like, I might have to like do some operation to it, but I could probably put on this. All right, well, so I got a junk pile. Was there anything really worth the money in this? This is one of the things, but he feels really hollow, like he's a bootleg, and his legs don't bend. I'm beginning to think, I probably didn't get my money's worth out of this. His arm is doing that thing, and this must be like one of the second ones they ever made. I know the first one, and it's not him. That one was really awful. This might be the second one they made. So anybody out there is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, let me know which version of him is this. And he's missing, obviously he's missing guards on this side and this side. He's missing a sash that goes in his belt loop. He's missing something off of his boots, obviously. Like probably shin guards that are held in right there. I could probably make something out of this. I mean, it's a pretty good looking figure anyway. How tall is this one? Because my figures I usually have are like 4-inch. He's 5-inch, so that's about right for the 4-inch scale. Oh, here we go. Here's some more information. 2003. Okay, I do remember the 2003 series. I liked them okay. The cartoon was okay. And they did do a lot of this cutaway like this, which I wasn't a fan of. It wasn't until they made the 2006 ones that I was on board. Again, I mean, I really love the 2006 ones. So it's not a bootleg. It's made by Playmates. It's got some pretty good articulation, actually, more than I thought it was going to be. But I just wish it had, like, elbows that didn't do this, that actually had elbows. All right, so that's the 2 big boxes. I also have other stuff, but you know, when you open something for eBay, you never know if they're going to put a dead rabbit in there and send that to you. So anyway, the one thing that I definitely wanted without a shadow of a doubt was this figure right here, because I love these. So this is really interesting. So if I had to throw everything else away, what are the things I would take away from this? And I should have looked at the price before I started this. I would keep these, this body. You know, the Cyberman, even though it's been damaged, it's pretty interesting. I wonder if I can fix this. And I just got some extra hands, but they're too big for this. Oh, that thing. So the main things, the main takeaways from this are those things right here. This is the ones, oh, here's the other Halo figure, the other Spartan. Which I was like, these don't look like Spartans. He's come unglued. Somebody actually glued him back down. All right, so these, so this is the stuff I would say I definitely paid for, and the other stuff was like free stuff, because I could probably maybe, I don't know. You think, yeah, nah, this is something you can get cheap, pretty cheap, like at the Dollar Tree. So is this coming through good, this live feed? Because honestly, it's supposed to be better since I used their thing, but I don't know. And I guess this dinosaur, because I like this dinosaur, the actual dinosaur, not the robot version, but I think this is the ones that we had, that I got for $2 back in the day, like just a few years ago from Walmart. So it may be the same one. I think those were a little bit bigger though, but it's cool. I think it needs to be tightened up though. Wonder if I can use a, hey, long time no chat. Hey, Big Alabama. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was like, I haven't seen you in a while. I didn't know if it's because you only do live feeds or what. Well, that little key thing right there works, because these legs are a little loose and they might fall off. This actually works. It's almost like a screwdriver. Because the real screwdriver for him is probably a flathead. That's what they tend to pack in, because they're easier to use and store easier. Hey, so Big Alabama, you might want to watch my Friday thing, because I got Nefera Denial, and I made a video, but it's going to drop next Friday. Been dealing with some health problems, getting checked for multiples. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that's happened since then, since I last saw you. So, yeah, well, we'll probably catch up on another stream. But yeah, Nefera Denial, she'll be dropping on Friday. So I just got her yesterday, and I took her out of the package right away and played with her. She's beautiful. I like how they're using more gold color for her skin. I like how they're using non-human skin colors that, I don't know, I just think that's cool. Because I think the original one was more like Caucasian, at least Cleo was. And I like the fact they're using gold colors. So here are the things I think that I paid for right here. And the rest of this, it's just fodder. She's really neat. Honestly, the best G. Yeah, I think so too. I also have another Cleo Denial I haven't opened, but she was like $15 on clearance at Walmart. I just got her because she was on clearance, and I love Cleo. So even though this one is broken, I can definitely do something with it. Or he could be like a floating thing. Because, you know, in my universe, that's what some of the angels I drew look like. They're just floating with fire coming out the bottom, basically. That's a really cool shield. Does it peg onto his side, like his arm? Because one of my He-Man figures, he has one that pegs into his arm. Anyway, but he looks really cool. So that's what I'm keeping. Came with the Mummy Majesties 2-pack into 300. Also had a book. Yeah, I saw that 2-pack on sale one time. I was not sure if I could afford it at the time. And then it went back up again. It was like $45 with her and Cleo, which is a good deal. And then it went back up to like 90 or something after that. I was like, oh well. You snooze, you lose. It's okay. I got plenty to play with. I think I'm overreacting to the fact that I have another room now. And anyway, I don't even go into that. So anything else over here that you guys think would be worth something keeping, like this? It's not my thing, but it's whole. This, is it worth fixing? Because I already have an Emperor Zurg. You know, it may be worth fixing just so I can give it away and the person not have to worry about, oh, I'm getting a broken toy, that kind of thing. And this one's a pretty good looking figure. I wonder if this is Chap May or if it's the other one. I think it's probably Chap May. And then I've already got the original of this, so I need to fix up the toys and give them away or something if I don't want them. All right, I just wanted to do a live stream of that, and I do have 2 Amazon boxes, and I'll just do those other time. Send Zurg to the island of lost toys. He might take over. He might conquer it. So if I knew how much it was off the top of my head, I can go, let's just count the number of figures that are whole enough. Like this one counts as 1, 2. This is so interesting to me. I love old robots like this. So 3, 4, I'll count this as a whole, and 5, 6, and I'll count these as 1. So 7 things I would consider like maybe $1 or $2 each or whatever the unit price is. And the rest of this stuff is just freebies that I'll throw in my junk box, get around to one day fixing. We'll see. Y'all have a great day. It's a nice Saturday. Oh, a little penguin back here doesn't have a little foot, but maybe I should tear the other foot off and make him equal. But look at those eyes. They're so cute. But y'all make sure you have a good day. It's raining here. It's been dark all day. It's starting to drizzle. Yeah, YouTube, Big Alabama, and everybody else who's watching. And thanks for coming by, and let me know how the stream is, because like I said, I haven't been doing any streaming. I had problems with my old router, and when I got the new one, it wasn't doing any better. And they came out and they put something on the back, so I just haven't been. I guess my brain was like, it ain't gonna work, because they also said I have metal cables as opposed to fiber optics. So I just kind of gave up on this idea. So I'm gonna play the playback when I see it and see how it looks. But you guys let me know in the comments below. Did this come out okay, or did it shorten it down to 2 minutes again? That's another thing. It kept on shortening all my videos down to 2 minutes. I'm like, I know I talked more than 2 minutes. I don't know what's going on with that thing. Does it actually? Oh yeah, it says I've been talking for way too long. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.